Prof, may I allow you to come in now?
I guess what we need to do is to look at the fault lines in Mount Kenya politics so that you understand how significant or insignificant Waiguru's defection is. I guess if you are talking about the handshake coalition, which would be President Kenyatta and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, they have had the solid support of governors in the region. When you saw the tour of the former Prime Minister and his climbing of the mountain, as it was called, he started in Nakuru. He was supported by that governor. He went to Laikipia. He was with that governor. He came to all the places he had been governor. Now, William Ruto was a little bit more strategically posted people who are good in marketing, not necessarily having any political gravitas, except maybe one or two. If you get to Muranga or get to Kirinyaga or get to Nyeri, the people marketing UDA and what you call political heavyweights, many of them are actually greenhorns and first-timer and so on.
They're newer on the scene, so to speak.
That's what we're talking about. They're newer to the scene, and also in terms of the weight. They're not your Kebigituras, they're not your Mutai Kagwas, they're not the people who have been long in politics. And therefore, when you go to Meru, it is Kiraitu Murungi, Embu, it's Wabora, and these are people who have been standing behind the handshake coalition. The MPs are the ones who have been Tangatangas, and the Tangatanga and the Kieleweke are at that level. Now, Waiguru becomes the first governor to officially defect from Jubilee to this other side. And she also happened to be one of the youngest in that list. So it's important to look at that division. The other thing you're going to find is that this is not the first time in Mount Kenya politics that people are either defecting from one side to the other because of the choices that they are making. So Waiguru is also making hard choices, but as it were, politics is a gamble, and if you don't gamble, then you don't win or lose, because that's the game. The question is whether this gambling is sustainable. Since the journey come lately in the Hasra Nation, and the Hasra Nation has its owners, and they have been there for the last 4 or 5 years. To the best of my knowledge, she's literally one of the very much insiders of the Jubilee, or if you wish. In Jubilee, we drew a distinction between the Jubilee followers and what you call Uhuru Team Uhuru. And in Team Uhuru, Waiguru was very central. You remember even the transition from Kibaki to Uhuru, Waiguru was one of the people inside the team that managed the transition. So she's not an outsider.
Periphery player, yes.
Yeah, so this will have a huge impact on her credibility as a person. Because politics, you may think that politics has no values or morals, but the most constant moral in politics is trust. And therefore betrayal is very, very expensive in politics, extremely expensive.
Prof, even as you talk about that,